Have you ever had that feeling like you're just on autopilot? You're going through the motions every day, but not really heading anywhere you're truly excited about? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful blueprint to change all that, and it's all based on Simon Squibb's book, What's Your Dream? Let's get right into it. The entire journey, it starts right here with this one seemingly simple question. It sounds pretty straightforward, right? But if you're being honest with yourself, for a lot of us, it's a question we haven't genuinely asked in a very, very long time. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. That dissatisfaction so many of us feel, maybe it's not about having a bad life at all. Maybe it's just about running on that autopilot, never hitting pause to ask the one question that could literally change our entire direction. So let's really dig into this feeling of being stuck, because so many people can relate to it. Where does it actually come from? It usually starts right here, with this one heavy word. It's not just about being in the wrong job or the wrong city, it's that feeling of sinking, like you don't have a clear path to solid ground. And then that stuck feeling, it gets magnified by all the what ifs. You've got the fear of change, the fear of failure, fear of the total unknown. It's that little voice inside your head that whispers, hey, it's safer to stay right where you are. And what do you get when you mix stuck and afraid? Well, you end up here, with this deep, nagging sense of being unfulfilled. It's that feeling that you are meant for something more, but you're not totally sure what it is or even how to get there. And this is what it looks like in real life for so many of us, right? This repetitive loop. The alarm, the commute, the desk, go home, and do it all over again. It's a cycle that can feel like a hamster wheel, leaving you just waiting for something, anything, to finally change. But here's the good news. According to Simon Squibb, you are not destined to stay in that loop forever. There's a key that can unlock a completely different path. And you know what makes this so powerful? This advice isn't just some abstract theory. It comes from the author's own journey. He's been through these exact same feelings of fear and self-doubt. He has been there. This is the big idea, right at the heart of the book. What if a single moment of really honest reflection, sparked by just one little question, could be the catalyst that changes absolutely everything for you? Okay, so let's get into the practical side of things. It's not just about asking the question, it's about what you do next. And for that, there's a super clear 3-step blueprint. So here's the blueprint, and look how simple it is. It moves from that internal discovery, finding your passion, to external action, which is loving your work and ultimately building a richer life. So let's break down what each of these really means. Step 1 is all about discovery, like a treasure hunt. Your passion isn't some random idea you have to invent. It's already inside you. It's hidden in the things that give you energy, the stuff you get lost in, the things you'd happily do for free just because you love doing it. Now, once you've found that passion, step 2 is about aligning your work with it. And this is where the magic really happens. Work stops feeling like a chore because it's now fueled by a real, genuine sense of purpose. So this final step is so important because it's about redefining wealth. A richer life is not just about a bigger bank account, it's about having freedom, finding meaning in what you do, and, maybe most importantly, having control over your own time. Okay, so even with the perfect map, there's often one major roadblock, right? The book forces us to be really honest about what's actually standing in our way. Man, this is such a critical distinction. We all have our excuses, right? We point to things like, oh, I don't have enough money, or I just don't have the time. But the book argues that the real enemies are internal. It's our fear, our self-doubt, and that paralyzing habit of just waiting for the perfect moment, which, let's be honest, never comes. And to put it bluntly, Simon Squibb just comes right out and says it. The core message is this. It's not about your talent or your resources. The biggest wall you have to climb is your own fear. And when you realize that, it leads you to the most empowering, most liberating message in this entire framework. It's a fundamental shift in how you see things. Just take a second and think about it. What do you truly believe is your biggest obstacle? Is it your boss, your bank account, your background? The book argues it's none of those external things that we love to blame. And there it is, the real obstacle. It's this belief that we need someone else, a boss, a mentor, society, to give us the green light. We're waiting for permission that we actually have to give to ourselves.
And this really is the mic drop moment of the whole thing. You don't need permission from anyone else. The only thing you truly need is the courage to just start. That power isn't out there somewhere, it's already inside you.
So, we end up exactly where we began, with the very same question. But hopefully, it feels a little different now. It's not just some casual question anymore, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to stop waiting, to look your fear in the eye, and to start building the life you actually want. The only real question left is, will you answer it?